Hey everyone, hope you're well. Dustin Furlow here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana. It's my great pleasure to be showing you this really lovely 2022 Grand Salon OM from Canadian luthier Dontcho Ivanov. I met Dontcho at the Woodstock Invitational Luthier Showcase last October, and both the guitars he had just absolutely floored me. I mean, like perfect fingerstyle guitars, like leave nothing to be desired, just superlative responsive instruments, and really comfortable and unique look to them too. I could really go on for a long period of time about how much I love his work and why, but we'll talk about this guitar really briefly and then get more into the specs. So this is a OM, as I mentioned. It's a 15-inch wide guitar, and this has a Manzer wedge, so it's very slim here. It's about 3 1/4 deep. So if you like guitars that are really friendly to your shoulder, this is definitely one of them. I really love how this feels. It's got beautiful Macassar ebony for the back and sides. Really fantastic set. Sinker Cedar for the top. There's another Sinker Cedar OM of his that I've played, and it is just off the wall good. Like, so much headroom for a cedar guitar. It's just super loud and articulate and really clear fundamentals. Like, not too heavy on the overtones like you might sometimes expect with a cedar guitar in the sort of modern school of building, but Dontcho knows what he's doing. I mean, seriously, like I would be very happy to have one of his guitars in my own stable. Just the clarity and the fundamental tone that he pulls out of his guitars is really remarkable. I'm pretty sure that he apprenticed with Mario Beauregard, so there's a very similar DNA in sort of the way that that full spectrum mid-range comes across on pretty much everywhere in the fingerboard. Feels like a delight to play. There's no, like, I don't know, less than spectacular areas on the fretboard. It's all very evenly, just everything just feels very balanced. It's just a very interesting experience. So he's got this also really sweet sound port here, just to give you a little bit of volume up at yourself. Really lovely back inlay on the neck here. And I should say the neck profile is like my favorite type of neck profile, and the setup on this guitar is perfection. I mean, like, I don't like to use the word perfect, but it is exactly how I have my own guitar set up back home. So really lovely. It's got these really beautiful sort of teal fret markers, and I love his headstock veneers, like the way they're carved. It's so beautiful and unique looking. It's got these really lovely, what appears to be snakewood tuner buttons, which always looks really good with these darker tone woods. Really lovely mahogany for the back neck, for the neck and the back of the volute, and what appears to be some Alessi tuners. I could be wrong, but they're definitely high-end handmade tuners, it looks like. It's got this lovely koa binding, sort of all around. Well, it's actually a really wide koa purfling. The binding appears to be ebony or rosewood of some sort, but it's the way it's layered is very unique, and I love that Dontcho does that. It's like sort of his signature thing aesthetically. I like that. Ingraft is sort of more or less the same story. Really beautiful, and the rosette, of course, is just, it's a joy to look at because it's got this splash of like that teal that we saw on the fret markers, but then this sort of light orange patina that's just really organic looking. It's really marvelous to look at up close. But this guitar has a 2 5/16 bridge spacing. It's got a 25-inch scale, and it's got an 1 3/4 nut, and it's just really like what I would call the perfect fingerstyle guitar. I mean, it's so balanced and full in every register all up and down the fretboard, and it's just, I love it to death. So I really love this guitar, and I hope you enjoyed the sound clips. Any questions about this guitar, feel free to email Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.